Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course, and we're pleased to be joined by none other than Todd Gilliland, the driver of the number 38 Ford for Front Row Motorsports in the NASCAR Cup Series, getting ready for this weekend's race at Michigan. How's it going, bud?
It's going really good. Hopefully we have a little bit of momentum from Indianapolis, and like you said, preparing for Michigan is much more fun coming off a good run.
Yeah, of course. Your first. What a good run for you guys! What a good run for the rookies! What a good run for the your gym buddies this weekend. I think there's like three of you guys that got in the top 10 in there. So you got the big selfie with Cindric, Harrison, and Todd. I thought you guys are going to go play some Call of Duty after that or something.
No, yeah, that was really good. I think I saw a stat. For the first time since 1994 or something, there's 3 rookies in the top 5. So that's pretty cool, man. It's really good company to be a part of. And like you said, we were able to survive those last few restarts. That's the biggest thing that kind of put us in that position. But really we had a solid weekend. We were running the top 10, qualified in the top 10, all that. And then like you said too, just as a team, you have Front Row Motorsports 34 and 38 in the top 10, qualifying and finish is it's tough to do. So it's really cool to be a part of it.
You have not been to Michigan since 2020. So how excited, and that was, of course, when the last Truck Series race was there, but what's it going to be like to head back there?
I think it'd be really cool. I've always had a lot of fun at Michigan in the trucks, at least. It's almost kind of an in-between drafting race or kind of a mile and a half in the trucks. It's really fast, but you better be able to get back in line pretty quickly. So, but yeah, it's always been a really fun place. The area is pretty nice. And I'm excited. I think the next gen car will be pretty fun there.
Yeah, for sure. How do you think your rookie season is going so far, Todd?
I think overall, we're always, I think greedy for more and more, results and just more speed overall. I think that'd be nice if we were fast, but kind of having some issues where, really right now we're not really having any issues, but we're just, not really that fast and just not really in contention for the finishing positions. I think where we want to be. So that's the toughest part. But coming off a 4th place finish, there's still so much racing left this season that I really feel confident that there's still a lot of time to turn things around and if anything, hopefully gain some momentum to go into the off season and then hopefully doing something next year.
Yeah, for sure. Coming into you got most of the races down the stretch here. I think there's only like 3 tracks that you haven't been to. I believe the rest you have. I think it's Michigan, Watkins Glen, and I believe Homestead, unless there's some. Oh, the Roval. But outside of that, how do you feel like going the rest of the season, going to mostly tracks that you've been to this year?
Yeah, I think that'll be really nice. Really just the whole kind of story of the season has been, the unexpecteds of the next gen car kind of unloading. And we've really learned so much up to this point. So I am excited to go back and see, if the racing's maybe changed, even at Richmond, where we're going in a couple weeks from where we were at the beginning of the season. I really feel confident that we can make a lot more speed in our car, but it's just going to be interesting to see, what teams can really make that huge jump of going back to these places. But I'm excited for it. I think it'll be much better for me and my team for sure. And I was always the guy that I didn't really think it was that big of a disadvantage to be like always see the guys complaining that they're going somewhere for the first time, but I've definitely experienced it this year in full force in a new car and new track, and just been trying to soak everything in as much as possible.
How about that truck win at Knoxville a few months ago?
That was awesome. Even this weekend at Indianapolis, it's all about confidence, and these places, those little events definitely build your confidence a lot. Even going to the racetrack the next week, you just feel more like you belong and all that. But going back to the Truck Series was so much fun. I feel like everything you race is for points, and always so much pressure of trying to get the best finish. Where that was still really the case of that 17 truck at Knoxville's. They were in the hunt for the owners' playoffs and all that. But for me, it's just so much fun to feel so relaxed at the racetrack. I've always had so much fun dirt racing. And the trucks is where I first did it. And then this year we were able to run pretty well in the Cup Series. So I felt confident going there, but with a kind of a part-time team or with like different drivers, it's always tough to jump in those situations, but I was super excited. And to win it right on Father's Day, I think, or right before,
Yeah,
for my dad's team, my first race with their team, that was awesome.
yeah, for sure. It's a storybook. It couldn't have set up any better like that. I know that I know it's going to be, I know when the season gets, I know it's a busy season, but you're going to have a busy off season as well, because I believe you're getting, are you getting married this off season?
Yeah, yeah, we are. It's that's been fun though, to try and plan all the wedding stuff. And we're actually getting married in the Bahamas, so
That's
it's
awesome.
out of the country, so it's more challenging, I'd say, than normal. You can't just drive down somewhere and take a look at it. So definitely a lot of emails back and forth. Marissa's been doing a really good job, handling all that. So it's just been a lot of fun. It's hopefully something you only do once in your life, and
Yeah.
so even that too. I'm just really trying to take it all in and have a lot of fun with it. You can't take the fun out of anything in life. It's all fun in its own right.
Yeah, it sounds good. Who Bahamas idea, was that yours or was that Marissa's?
It's kind of both of us, but in the racing test schedule, it kind of puts you in a box of having a really cold wedding. So I wanted to go somewhere a little bit warmer, at least, that hopefully everyone's not having to be bundled up. And I'm definitely more of a warm weather guy, so that was probably the main reason.
Yeah, make sure you, yeah, hopefully no flight issues for you guys. So, yeah, but going into this weekend at Michigan, and also who's on the card this week?
This week we have First Phase back on the car, so it's been a while since we've had them. They're on with us at Daytona. They're our primary sponsor, so really cool to have them back. Like you said, I feel like it's been a long time since we had them on the car. So dust off the First Phase suit and helmet and go racing again.
All right. Well, what's it going to take to have a solid result at the Michigan International Speedway?
I don't really know. It's before with the Cup Series the last few years with so much downforce and lower horsepower, is more of a pack race there. A lot of pushing and shoving. Where I don't know that we'll see it really to that extent this year, but I think the draft will still be pretty important. But I mean, your car's going to have to handle well, and I think to that same extreme of being in dirty air pretty much the whole race, your car's going to have a lot of grip. So I'd say that's the biggest thing we're kind of looking at. I feel like more like we just need all the grip we can, and hopefully we're in the gas a little bit more than the next guy, and I think that's going to be the easiest way to make a pass.
All right. Well, Todd Gilliland, thank you so much for taking some time to talk with us, and good luck this weekend at Michigan.
Awesome. Yep. Great talking to you.